12th class. Myself Shehbaz Yunusberti, the chemistry coordinator. Today we will start our first lecture in class 10. Today is 14th of September 2021 and this lecture belongs to the class 10. Chapter named Chemical Critique. It is an introductory lecture in which we will focus on the following points. What is a chemical reaction? What are the types of chemical reaction? Then the types are two types, meaning one is reversible reaction, other one is irreversible reaction, and then we will focus on some kind of examples. Let's start. What is a chemical reaction? It is a very common question regarding chemistry, because in chemistry we are dealing with chemical reaction, substances, reactant, so we have to know the proper definition of these terminologies. Now, what is a chemical reaction? The chemical reaction, the process, it is a process in which reactant changes into product. These two words are very important in chemistry because in class 10 we will deal with lot of chemical reaction in chapter number 10 and so on. So, we have to know about the reactant and the term product. So, what is a chemical reaction? The chemical reaction is a process in which reactant changes into product. So, in our first example, hydrogen gas combined with iodine vapors and they combine to form hydrogen iodide. So, hydrogen and iodines are reacting with each other and they are combined to form the final product which is known as hydrogen iodide. So next, as I told you earlier that the two main words are reactant and product. So first of all, we will describe what is reactant. Reactant, the substances or the elements or the molecule or ion or anything which start a chemical reaction, which are required to start a chemical reaction are known as reactant. Take a common example from your kitchen. How to form a tea? In the formation of the tea, the reactant are water, milk, sugar and tea leaves. These elements are reactants. In the same manner, when hydrogen iodide are combined, the reactants are hydrogen and iodine. These are reactant. These are reactant. Again, repeat after me. The substances element which is required to start a chemical reaction is known as reactant. Now, what are the products? The newly substances or molecule formed due to chemical reaction are known as product. Example, this hydrogen iodide is product because hydrogen iodide is formed when hydrogen and iodine vapors combine together. So, here we discuss three main definitions. What is a chemical reaction, what are reactants and how the products are formed. Now move forward. We will discuss about the type of chemical reaction. The two main types of the chemical reactions are, one is irreversible reaction, reversible reaction, and other one is irreversible reaction. Before going into the detail of this, take an example. Just take a paper and burn it. The paper turned into ash, smoke and some kind of water molecule which will evaporate due to heat. My question is that, will we reverse this kind of reaction and just combine the ash with water vapors and the heat and try to form a paper again? It is totally impossible because the burning reaction is a type of irreversible reaction in which the reactant changes into product. The reactant changes into products are known as irreversible reaction. Now वापस आने वाला chemical reaction, irreversible reaction which cannot be reversed. So definition, the reaction in which reactants combine to form product. the reaction in which reactants combine to form the products. The second point of this, it moves from left to right. It is very important, the two terms, left to right and right to left. When we write a chemical reaction, we write in such a manner that reactants are written on the left side and products are written on the right side. So it moves from left to right in a chemical reaction. It is represented by single arrow. It is represented by only a single arrow. As I wrote here, that a single arrow is used to represent the irreversible reaction. So if examiner or in test someone asks what is the difference between reversible and irreversible reaction, then you have to write the paragraph number 4 on the page number 2 from the starting of the chapter, these 3 points: the reaction in which reactant combine to form the product, and it moves from left to right, and it is represented by single arrow, and it is also known as unidirectional reaction. Unidirectional means only one direction, moving in only one direction is known as irreversible reaction. So what are the reversible reactions? Reversible reaction, the reaction in which the product recombine, दोबारा मिल जाए, they in which the product recombine to form the reactant again, and it moves from right to left, and it is represented by double arrow. Take a common example of reversible reaction. What is the common example of the reversible reaction? Take a glass of water in the form of liquid and just heat it. And when you heat a liquid water, it changes into vapors. Cover that with some kind of lid, and all the vapors again changes into liquid again. So it is a common example of reversible reaction.